It's not often that the Chief Content Officer, Paul Triple H Levesque, is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Well, let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here, or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next level? Well, we're going to answer that question starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE.
Well, good evening,
Now,
Depression.
I know I'm supposed to be impartial.
How
but
are
as a
we on
Chief
wrestling?
Content Officer,
I guess.
I'm going to
yeah.
drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as the top star of another promotion. That's right. I think you know who I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
They could be the next
By the way,
AJ Styles, the next
this is
Jade
basically,
Cargill,
of course, they
or
never
better
say the
yet,
name of the
carve
company,
their own path
but
to
we're
lead the
basically
new era
playing
of WWE. It all starts at the
ex-AEW
draft
wrestler.
when we take the next step in WWE
It's basically
revolution.
we're
The
coming
CCO
from
just alluded to the fact that we might have
AEW,
a
the rival promotion.
star going #1 overall.
Oh, I can't wait for draft night.
What, no idea? Oh, okay. Well, there's basically, I don't know if you know anything about WWE, but yeah, there's basically another promotion that appeared in the last, like, 4 to 5 years. And they have had not only some great new wrestlers, but a lot of people who were in WWE also jumped ship to AEW and went back. A few actually went back to WWE, which is something we will see mentioned in this game. Like CM Punk, Jade Cargill, those are all... Oh, Below Nothing? Oh, alright. Never mind. Well, basically, yeah. I'm from a rival promotion, let's say, where a lot of people have been. Of course, this all the tweets from CM Punk. Yeah, my contract expired. I'm officially a free agent, and the WWE draft is next week. You know the hype.
Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you, too.
We are so excited for your arrival in WWE. And by the way, I've heard how things are handled where you're coming from, and this is going to be a breath of fresh air. Nothing but professionalism on this side of the fence.
Don't believe everything you read online, but that's good to know. So, what's the plan?
We want your impending
Yeah, this guy
debut at the
sounds
draft to
way
stay top
manlier than
secret.
me.
So to keep all the internet sleuths guessing, management thought it would be a good idea for you to compete for another promotion one last time. So, where do you want to go?
Huh. So, it's our last match as a free agent. Where do we want to go? To Japan, have a stiff, hard-hitting match? To Mexico for some lucha libre? Or TBD, which is an independent American promotion? Like the American Indies. Where do you want to go?
I think a match on the US indie scene would get people talking. Can you book me in TBD?
Sure thing. Just don't get injured. And a win would be nice. We'd look like idiots if our big free agent lost before their debut.
Got it. I'll take care of business.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon.
Hey! It's been a bit. How have you been?
Busy. Good to see you again, Jade. You've been on one hell of a run in WWE. Not that I'm surprised. When we worked together, I always knew you were destined for big things.
I appreciate that. And from what I'm hearing, you might be following in my footsteps.
Maybe. You never know where I'll show up next.
Really? Because I just saw you talking to a WWE producer. But if you don't want to say, I respect that.
Thanks, Jade. See you soon. Maybe.
Haha. That was so dumb. That miss was the worst. Again.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's the hottest free agent in wrestling.
Will they be the #1 pick?
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. Well, you've competed all over the world and most recently were a star for a rival company. What personality traits led to your success?
I'll go with what I use on my dating app. I don't like to take things too seriously. I like a good reality TV show, scrolling endlessly through silly pet videos on my phone, and when I'm not busy with that, I enjoy bashing people's heads in. So, I guess you could say I'm a bit more comedic and fun.
Honestly, I was not expecting that. What can you say about the rumors that are swirling around tonight?
They're all true. Akam and Razar and I are starting a boy band.
I meant the rumors about you going #1 overall in the draft.
Oh, right. Well, it would mean a lot, but it's just an opportunity. You still need to win matches and championships, or none of this draft stuff matters.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
I never tried the comedic approach before. I like it.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations, especially with everything lined up tonight.
What's tonight?
The draft?
Oh, I was mainly here to work on some choreography with Akam and Razar. But I guess I could squeeze in some time for the draft.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
Pay no attention to the crazed masked attacker. Understood.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
Hey, you all right? I'm okay. I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former workplace, but it's good to see a friendly face here. Anyway, it's wrestling. On to the next thing, right?
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait.
Here's your punching bag for the evening.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Boss!
I'm not really fond of most local competitors, but this is more like it. What was this guy's MMA record, Saxton?
0-12 in professional fights and one draw that was overturned to a loss.
Of course. Why do these guys do this to themselves? Or to me, rather?
After rumors in an eventful draft, this man is ready to make his WWE debut.
And his opponent, from Lisbon, Portugal, weighing in at 228 pounds, Diego Hernandez!
This guy is no stranger to the squared circle, but there is something special about stepping into a WWE ring for the first time.
Definitely, Saxton. The attack at the draft was certainly a disappointing welcome, but this match should give this superstar the debut he deserves.
The wait is finally over. WWE's newest superstar has finally arrived. I'm sure that our newest superstar and #1 draft pick is thrilled to get into the ring and put the events of last week's draft behind him.
If a fraction of the hype is real, the attack at the draft will soon be nothing but a speed bump in what will likely be a long and fruitful WWE career.
A career that should start with flattening Adrian Buck, who drew the short straw to end up as sacrificial roadkill.
Some attitude behind it. Oh! Oh, man! What a nasty STO. Oh, stop! Kick!
Snapmare takeover. Pow!
And Buck took a battering there.
You might see this as an early wake-up call. Get the blood pumping.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Driven down, and he goes for the pin. Just kicks out.
Just barely, but it counts.
Buck comes right back at him. Kick gets caught.
Uh-oh.
Back and forth, counter after counter.
And just in time, he gets out of there. Oh!
Big impact. Uh-oh.
Jumping suplex released. He's quickly assuming control here.
He's giving it his all, that's for sure.
Getting him right into the corner. Sliding German.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
Oh, springboard, clothesline.
That puts an end to that, thank goodness.
Stationary position, turns around.
Oh, moonsault. Incredible agility.
And that is not supposed to look that easy, ladies and gentlemen.
Return fire on Adrian. Jumping stomp to the gut.
Narrowly escaping there.
Every attack is lingering even longer right now.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
He connects with a counter.
Super kick.
What a counter. Shifts the attack into an inverted DDT.
Picks him up. Spine buster. His adrenaline is pumping right now.
Comes right back at him.
Great athleticism.
Timed his defense perfectly.
Lining up and stalking a fallen opponent. This could be the beginning. That'll take your head clean off.
Outlook is bad for Buck.
To the gut.
Double underhook.
Are we gonna see it?
There it is. Breaker.
Buck looks knocked out.
And then quickly the cover. What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
What the hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good, I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
Normally I'd have a clever one-liner response. We'd maybe go back and forth a bit. It'd be a hoot. But it looks like I've got to be both good cop and bad cop. And bad cop says, start talking.
The new era has arrived.
I know you're known for these types of attacks, but why did you target me? Jealous that I was the #1 pick and you weren't even drafted?
It's not always about you. It's about us. Them. All of them.
Who is them? Your goons? The family?
Lardan.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Well, looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes. There's got to be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lisbon, Portugal, weighing in at 228 pounds, Diego Hernandez.
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxton. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here.
The mask is off, the gloves are off, and any moment we'll be off too.
It's time to cut the disrespect. The Don is in the building.
And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
D'Angelo, a former All-American wrestler, now taking over all of WWE.
Now, that's pretty impressive, given his family's background in waste management. Anyone in the ring tonight is going to learn a harsh lesson. You don't test the Don.
Yeah, a win here tonight proves that Tony D'Angelo is truly a made man.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo.
Ooh. Oh, God.
Locking up with one another.
And look at this, able to get wrist lock control.
Cagey maneuver there to get out of that.
With authority.
Bang!
Never saw it coming.
He's no longer looking at his best.
Sure, he's taking some offense, but it's still so early. Brutal knee to the side of the face.
Ooh, he fends that off.
He's able to slip away from that. Man.
D'Angelo looking powerless to every attack.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Check out the springboard.
Oh, springboard, clothesline. Big elbow.
These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow. And Tony didn't see that coming. Neither competitor is backing down.
Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Oh, ouch.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Oh, that kick right to the gut. Oh, catches a kick to the face.
You know what he's thinking, and it is not good.
Springboard cutter.
There you go, Cole.
He knew what was coming there.
Brutal club.
Spinebuster.
Turns that in his favor.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate.
And he heads back into the ring.
Good night. That could be curtains for Tony.
And the cover. This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly G.G. Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO about this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
I don't know what to believe at this point. I do know Punk was right about being careful who we trust, though.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from a rival promotion.
Okay, but how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We grew up together. When you know someone for that long, there's a trust that's been built up for years.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Wow, you came all the way to Japan to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Isn't fighting a rebellious mutiny exactly what lifelong best friends are for?
I thought they were more for exchanging birthday cards and the occasional random text. But maybe we could branch out.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I've been ready for a change, and WWE could be the breath of fresh air I need. I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
Okay, and try to win. Because if you lose, I might have second thoughts about this. And then my next best option is this guy named Troy Simpkin, and at that point I might as well just let NXT take over.
Haven't changed a bit. So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this, wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being... comedic and fun.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships. Well, what if we came up with our own, not at all similar versions? That would really cause a mutiny.
It's like we share the same brain. I'll put in a call to my props and gags guy right away.
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unified Tag Team Champions, the #1 draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from another promotion that shall not be named. But now she's here to help me take down this NXT mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new Unified titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE universe just how special and unique our Unified Championships are when we defend them later tonight on Raw.
Okay, can't wait.
It's a WWE debut, tag team debut, and the debut of the Unify Championships.
I guess if you're going to introduce yourself to the WWE Universe, you might as well do it as a champion. Talk about participation trophies.
Oh, come on, Saxton. They're trolling. What better way to get under Mutiny's skin than by knocking off their precious Unity titles?
The LWO is here, representing the culture. representing a legacy.
That's what they're all about.
Paying homage to the original founding fathers of the LWO, this is a team that represents their Latino culture openly and proudly.
They become a family of sorts, Michael. They win together, they lose together, but they always fight together.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Cruz del Toro and Zelina Vega, LWO. And their opponents, Diego Hernandez and Tessa Black.
No joking around here. The Unified Tag titles are serious business tonight.
Well, technically, this is a championship match. The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
Well, because it's not really a title match, Michael. You can't expect people to get excited about championships these two just made up.
Well, every championship once was something that someone just made up, Saxton. And if you're still looking for something to get excited about, we have the debut of a new WWE superstar.
Hits the drop kick. Look at this. He's feeling it and looking for some support from the crowd.
And he gets directed into the corner.
Front facelock applied. The final cut. Perfectly executed.
The challenger's shoulder up after one.
He thought he could get this thing finished fast.
Tag made here. Oh, this is going to be bad. And a hammer fist right across the collarbone. When you see a unit as aligned as they are, it's really incredible. German suplex released. Right into the pin. I think this match still has a ways to go. Tag. Running Hurricane Rana.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Super kick. Good night.
Snapmare.
Pow! I think he's ready to blow the roof off this place. Punishing power slam. A running swanton. Double stomp. Devastating kick.
And Zelina finding herself on the defensive.
Not looking good for Zelina here.
Ow! Foot meet back.
Damage starting to affect the challenger.
Goes into the corner.
Sliding German. Oh, yeah, she's saying, I still have plenty left in the tank.
Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this.
Boom, big time driver.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin. Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
And she anticipated what was coming. Running close. with a punch. Tag made here. Oh, this is going to be bad. And a hammer fist right across the collarbone.
And the challenger showing the champions what it means to be a top-tier team.
Time to flip it. Boom. Switch.
Got him in the corner now.
Tag.
Boom. Lights out. The champion doing everything to retain here.
No, shoulders up at 2. Couldn't quite slam the door yet. He's looking to make a moment here.
Turns it around. Sole of foot meets the stomach.
Oh, what a boot to the face.
Knee lift in the corner rocks the jaw.
Oh, and he answers back on Cruz.
Power slam. Oh, boy, I think we know what he has in store next. Super kick. Uh-oh. He wastes no time dodging the attack.
She saves the match for her team.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
That was beautiful.
Cruz is facing a beatdown.
Cruz has got to get his wits about him.
Uh-oh. About to hit rock bottom.
And that was a clear attack to his core. Maybe seeing an opening.
Got him right where he wants him. Bam! Running knee strike.
Cover. We have the cover.
2 count. The tag team champions retain.
Here are your winners, the Unified Tag Team Champions, Diego Hernandez and Tessa Black.
The long history this new duo shares was evident here tonight as the Unified Champs looked like a well-oiled machine and successfully defended their titles.
Sure, Michael, but they will likely have an even tougher time defending these ridiculous titles in the court of public opinion.
I see what you're doing here with these unified championships. Funny.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We've known each other since we were kids.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
I'm gonna call bullshit on that one, Triple H.
Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it would get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champions something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
Yes! Finally! I'll send you my measurements ASAP!
It's one half of the Unified Champs, who's looking like a king tonight.
First they come up with knockoff titles. Now he's rolling in as a knockoff Lexus King. I love it.
He does seem determined to get under Mutiny's skin. Let's hope he hasn't forgotten he's still heading into a match.
The Unified Champs are channeling the Unity Champs in a match that should be unique. Confidence will be challenged right now. And the other half of the Unified Champions doing her best JC Jane impression.
After seeing her partner, I'm sure nobody was surprised to see the gear she decided to wear out here tonight. But you have to admit, she's really pulling it off.
Are you saying you've got a toxic attraction to our Unified Champion?
I'm not going that far, but well played.
I knew it. Hopefully the Unified Champs haven't overlooked their opponents here tonight. Otherwise, they're in trouble.
We know she has a plan. Now she has to execute. Gentlemen, it's time for war.
The War Raiders have gotten back to their roots and are more savage now than ever. Wherever the Raiders go, you will see the carnage of war.
Completely focused on waging war.
The War Raiders now embracing their truest form.
Looking to dominate once again.
No joking around here. The Unified Tag Titles are serious business tonight.
this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called unified champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey.
Down into the powerbomb.
Let him just take it one step closer to the title with that powerbomb.
Basement drop kick. Incredible athleticism. The champ showing that quickness.
Oh, stop.
Here's a setup.
With that raw strength. Hit hard and straight into the pin.
Kick out before it, too.
I thought he might have had him there, but it's early.
And he saw that coming from Eric. And that has to bring Eric down a peg.
He's got to be eyeing his corner, hoping he can regroup on the apron.
Full Nelson. Dragon suplex. An overbearing amount of offense against Eric here. But Eric can't allow this burst to hinder him. And he got there. He made the tag.
There's the sling blade.
Basement drop kick.
Snap suplex. Very effective.
Valhalla able to reverse.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
She gets bounced into the corner.
In full control here. Face full of turnbuckle.
Uh-oh. Boom! Read that one.
Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defense.
Sending her up on the top rope. Look at this roll through. Great athleticism to the top. Superplex. Wow. Turning this into the final cut. Straight into the pin. Gets the shoulder up after one there.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
Jumping stop to the gut. Valhalla in a state of distress.
Will Valhalla withstand this surge?
Bam! She flipped that attack around.
DDT! She is feeding off this crowd right now.
And there's the tag. It's about time.
Big forearm. Wow, what a spine buster. Oh, impact to the stomach. Knew what was coming there.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Oh, yeah, she is feeling it. Her energy is contagious. Uh-oh. Twist up feint.
And now going for the victory.
Is this it?
Tag made.
Eric slowly rising to what may be his demise.
Running knee. This has to be it.
2. He kicks out at 2.
So close. That could have been it. He looks like the kind of competitor that can take on all comers right now. The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side. Suplex brings him down. Hellacious power slam. Uh-oh.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
He's getting pumped, he's getting focused, and he's taking the WWE Universe with him.
anticipation. Knee right to the face. Booty cutter from the top. Fatigue is setting in for the challenger.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover. The damage is done.
Measuring their opponent. We're going to pick their spot.
He almost got caught by that one. What a display of strength here. He tags out. There's the tag.
Cinching in a waist lock, but right hands.
Manages to fight out with a series of punches. Uranagi!
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Wasting no time. Into the cover.
This match continues on.
Watch this incredible core strength. Up and power into the regal plex.
Oh. Nice snap suplex.
Not done just yet.
Part 2. And looking for the trifecta. The Three Amigos. Ooh. Oh. Super kick. Stopped him. Nasty kick to the face. She's ready to go all out, and she's letting her opponent know it. Kick. Uh-oh.
Pop right in the stomach creates the separation.
Ooh, kick right to the gut. Super kick finds the mark.
She's looking to finally put Valhalla away.
Sister Abigail. The champ taking care of business here. She turns that attack away. We're going to cinch in the surfboard into a face crusher.
Kick to the gut creates separation. Uranagi.
Oh, oof.
To the gut.
Double underhook.
Are we going to see it?
There it is. Breaker.
Perfect execution by the champion.
2. Got him. And the tag titles stay put.
Here are your winners, and still the Unified Tag Team Champions, Diego Hernandez and Tessa Black.
These two dressed up and beat down their opponents, while perhaps sending a strong message to the Unity champs and Mutiny.
Yeah, you've got to think this match was more about pushing Mutiny's buttons than it was about defending titles. But it's quite possible they managed to successfully do both.
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing in NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So, what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? Nah, they could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes. Is that a thing? Nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Here to defend the titles they've held since they made them up. The Unified Champions.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team and the Unified Tag Team Championships. Introducing the champions, Tessa Black and Diego
Despite logic, sanity, and common sense, the Unified Champions do appear to be taking this match seriously.
When they started with these titles, I assumed they were trolling. But these two do seem genuinely focused on taking care of business here tonight.
One way or another, the Unity titles will change hands tonight. The Unity Unification match is about to be unleashed.
And introducing the champions, the team of JC Jane and Lexis King.
Here we go. The match is for the tag team titles.
And I assure you, it'll be tough to knock off the champs here tonight. They appear absolutely laser focused heading into this match.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The Unify and Unity Championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly the Unified Champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this Unity Unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some in some way for some time.
As was set up in the corner of the ring.
Back and forth, trading reversals.
What a counter by Lexis.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
My goodness, absolute dominance.
What a punch!
And a knee strike. Good grief.
Our champion is getting rocked a little.
And the forearm smash. Oh, stomp.
Uncorks it, uppercut.
Letting her opponent know she's more than ready. German suplex. She's saying it's on, WWE Universe. Let's go. And tag. He finally made it. Boom! Kinshasa.
And JC is taking on a lot of offense now.
Jane is really having trouble with her defense.
She reverses and creates an opportunity.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Dueling reversals.
Tossed away with the exploder. Oh, good gravy. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra.
Sliced bread.
This could do it. Oh, wow. Made the save there.
That could have been it. Mistake made by Jane.
Blocks the boots. Connects to the back of the neck. High speed. Sliding German.
Jane has no control here.
Yeah, JC's being completely neutralized.
Tag made.
Over the top rope. Holding time offense there.
A loving blow.
Spine buster. Kick to the midsection. Twist of fate.
Tag made.
Lights out. DDT connects. King's legs are teetering. He might have nothing left. Bam! Running knee strike.
And right away into the pin. Roll up here. Somehow breaks the count immediately.
He didn't even let the ref start the count.
He saw that being telegraphed. Schoolboy! Shoulders are down!
He could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up.
Oh, stomping away. He's got that look in his eye. It's go time. Uh-oh. About to hit. Rock bottom. We all know what he's thinking here. Went for the springboard and missed.
He counters with a great reversal.
The full Nelson is locked in. Well, was locked in. Prying open the hands. And a shot to the back of the neck. Into the backstabber. Getting out of harm's way. This has got to be it.
Cover. Two. Champ barely gets a shoulder up at two.
That sucked all the air out of this place. It looked like a done deal.
Oh, and a knee to the face.
There you go, Cole.
Tagged into the action. And now the hunter has a weak prey about to pounce. Sister Abigail. That is how a true champion defends their title.
Measuring their opponent. Look at the pick there.
That'll take your head clean off. Did the champ just close this out?
Cover! And the champs retain. Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The Unify and Unity championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly the Unified champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this Unity-Unify unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some in some way for some time. Oof. Oh, right into a counter. Indy counters. Big impact. Oh, what an uppercut. Oh, sling blade. Followed up with a basement drop kick. Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lex is unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Regalplex. Arabian press. It's incredible, the inventiveness we are seeing on display here.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Super kick! Teamwork making the dream work right here with that display. Kick right to the face.
There's the tag.
Tag made here. Oh, this is going to be bad.
And a hammer fist right across the collarbone.
Tandem offense in effect. A good team knows how to truly work as one. Debilitating. Oh, sharp knee.
Oh, he fights Lexus back.
What a DDT. We can sense the whole WWE Universe behind him right now.
He gets the tag.
Super kick!
Has scouted. Now can...
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lex is king with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the Unified champions for being prepared.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
1, 2,
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?